I know what you're thinking. I know another web development roadmap. But the truth is, in 2026, the game of web development has completely changed.
This roadmap isn't just a list of technologies. It's an actual roadmap on how to learn, how to build, and how to make money with AI. I'll also try to keep this video from getting too long. Today, I won't just tell you what to learn. I'll use my years of experience to tell you what's different in the age of AI.
What's different in 2026 that will make you job ready and a profitable web developer? This is the web development roadmap in the AI era.
First, let's clear one thing up. AI is not here to take your job. AI is here to make you a 10x more powerful web developer. To make this simple, I've divided this roadmap into 4 distinct pillars: the fundamentals, the logic, the AI integration, and the business of code.
Pillar number 1, the fundamentals. Even in 2026, you cannot escape the basics. You must start with HTML and CSS, but with a modern twist.
HTML isn't just about putting text on a page anymore. It's about semantic HTML, making sure your site is readable by both humans and AI bots. Then comes CSS. Don't get lost in the weeds of complex styling. In 2026, Tailwind CSS is your best friend for building beautiful interfaces fast.
Now we move to the brain.
JavaScript. This is where most people quit, but I'm going to show you how to master it without the headache. JavaScript is the engine of the web. In 2026, you don't just need to know how to write it, you need to understand how it thinks, especially when interacting with AI models.
Focus on ES6 plus features. Things like arrow functions, destructuring, and async/await are no longer advanced. They are the bare minimum for a modern developer.
The DOM, document object model, is where the magic happens. It's how your JavaScript breathes life into your HTML and CSS. Once you've mastered the logic, it's time to pick your weapon. In 2026, frameworks aren't optional. They are the industry standard for building scalable apps. React is still the heavyweight champion. Whether it's Next.js or Vite, learning the React ecosystem is the fastest way to get hired in today's market. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use libraries, use frameworks. Your job as a developer in 2026 is to solve problems efficiently, not to write every line of code by hand. Imagine spending 5 minutes on a bug that used to take 5 hours.
Yeah.
That is the power of integrating AI tools like Copilot or ChatGPT.
Node.js and Express are still the go-to for many. Since it's all JavaScript, you're already halfway there once you master the front end. It's all about consistency. Now let's talk about the heart of your application, the database. In 2026, you can't just build a UI. You need to know where your data lives. You have 2 main paths, SQL and NoSQL. Understanding the difference between PostgreSQL and MongoDB is crucial for any full-stack developer.
If you're starting out, I highly recommend PostgreSQL. It's powerful, reliable, and handles complex relationships like a pro. Then there's the glue, APIs. How does your front end actually talk to your back end? This is where you learn about REST and GraphQL. Don't forget security. Authentication and authorization, things like JWT and OAuth, are how you keep your users' data safe and sound. With frameworks like Next.js, building full-stack apps has never been faster. Server components and the app router are changing the game in 2026. Now, how do you get your code onto the internet? Tools like Vercel and Netlify make deployment as simple as a single click.
Version control with Git and GitHub is non-negotiable. It's how you collaborate with other developers and keep your code organized.
In 2026, you have options. Do you want the stability of a 9-to-5 at a tech giant or the freedom of building your own freelancing business? Forget about certificates. In 2026, nobody cares about a piece of paper. They care about what you've built. Your portfolio is your true resume. Don't get stuck in tutorial hell. Watching me code won't make you a developer. You need to break things, get errors, and fix them yourself. Start by building clones of famous apps. But don't just copy them. Add a unique feature that uses an AI API to make it your own. Use ChatGPT to brainstorm. Ask it for 5 project ideas that solve a problem in your local city. That's how you build something that stands out.
Your personal portfolio website is your shop window. It needs to be fast, responsive, and show off your best work immediately.
Don't build in silence. Share your progress on Twitter or LinkedIn. Let people see your journey. That's how the best opportunities find you. In 2026, interviews are changing. They won't just ask you to code. They'll ask you to lead a project and use AI to speed up the development process. Communication is your new superpower. Since AI can write the code, your value lies in how well you understand the client's needs and explain the solution. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How do you actually get paid? Let's talk about making your first $1,000 as a web developer. The first mistake people make is trying to sell coding. Don't sell code. Sell a solution to a business problem. That is how you charge premium prices. Look at your local businesses, the cafes, the mechanics, the gyms. Most of them have websites from 2010. That is your first $500 right there.
Platforms are great for starting, but don't be a general developer. Be the Next.js expert for e-commerce. Specialization is the key to high hourly rates.
In the AI era, you can finish a project in 2 days that used to take a week. If you charge by the project, your profit margins just exploded.
The beauty of web development is that you can work from your bedroom in India and get paid in dollars or euros. This is the ultimate arbitrage.
Don't spam. Send 5 high-quality personalized emails a day. Tell them exactly how you can improve their site's performance using modern tools. And when you have a brand, clients come to you. You stop hunting for work and start choosing the projects that actually excite you. So you've made your first $1,000. Now what? How do you scale to $10,000? It's time to talk about the specialist level.
The basics are over. Now we enter the deep end. This is where the top 1% of developers live.
And to the deep end. In 2026, being a web developer isn't enough. You need to become an AI engineer, someone who can actually integrate LLMs into production code. It starts with the APIs. You need to master OpenAI, Anthropic, and LangChain. But more importantly, you need to understand how to structure your data so the AI can actually use it. Then there's RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. You'll need to learn about vector databases like Pinecone or Weaviate to give your AI apps a long-term memory. In 2026, speed is everything. You need to understand edge functions. Running your code closer to your users isn't just a trend, it's a requirement for modern UX. Don't over-engineer too early. Microservices are great for scaling, but start with a solid monolith. Learn how to scale your backend horizontally when the traffic actually hits. The cloud is no longer a mystery. In 2026, you must know AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure. Managing your own infrastructure makes you an invaluable asset to any tech team. Automate everything. CI/CD pipelines ensure that every time you push code, it's tested and deployed automatically. This is how the big players move so fast. Techniques change, but principles remain. The most important skill in 2026 is the ability to pick up a new documentation and master it in a weekend. All right, that's the roadmap. But where do you actually find the best information? I'm about to share my secret goldmine of resources. You have the map, but you need the supplies. Let's talk about the specific resources that will save you months of wasted time. The best resource in 2026? The official documentation. Whether it's React, Next.js, or MDN, the source of truth is always your best friend. And YouTube is a goldmine, but only if you code along. If you're just watching while eating popcorn, you're not learning, you're just watching a movie. Follow the creators. Platforms like X and LinkedIn are where the new libraries are announced first. Get in on the ground floor of new tech.
Contribute to open source. Even if it's just fixing a typo in the documentation, getting your first PR merged is a feeling you'll never forget.
Find your tribe. Join a Discord community or a local meetup. Having people to ask for help when you're stuck is the ultimate hack for consistency. And please, take care of yourself. Don't sit in a dark room for 18 hours. A healthy brain writes much better code than a burnt out one.
2026 is going to be a massive year for tech. You have the map, the tools, and the mindset. Now, it's time to take that first step. If this roadmap helped you, subscribe and join our community. I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding.
Imagine building an AI-powered content manager. It doesn't just store text. It uses an LLM to categorize, summarize, and even suggest improvements to the user's work. Like Trondros. We use Next.js for the framework, Supabase for the data, and OpenAI for the brain. It sounds complex. Think about the UX. How fast does the AI respond? Is the interface intuitive? In 2026, the feel of your app is just as important as the code behind it. AI isn't perfect. You need to write logic that handles errors and hallucinations gracefully. This guardrail logic is what proves you're a professional.
Install analytics. See where your users are coming from and what buttons they are clicking. Data-driven development is how you scale from a project to a business.
Your README is your pitch deck. Use screenshots, explain the why behind the project, and list the technologies. Make it easy for a recruiter to say yes to an interview.
You've built the projects, you've deployed the code. Now, how do you survive the technical interview in 2026? Let's break down the strategy. Stop memorizing LeetCode hard problems. In 2026, recruiters want to see your system design skills and how you leverage AI to solve
When the interviewer asks about your project, don't just list the technologies. Tell the story. What was the problem? Why did you choose React over Vue? How did AI help you optimize it?
In 2026, many companies will let you use AI during the interview. They aren't testing your memory, they are testing your ability to prompt, debug, and guide the AI toward the right solution.
Be the bridge. The most valuable developer is the one who can explain a technical limitation to a non-technical manager. If you can do that, you're irreplaceable. Optimize your portfolio for both humans and bots. Use clear titles like full stack AI engineer so the hiring algorithms can actually find you in the pile of resumes. Know your worth. An AI literate web developer is worth significantly more to a company than a traditional one. Don't be afraid to negotiate for that premium salary. The day you stop learning is the day your career starts dying. Dedicate an hour a day to a new library or a new AI model. Stay ahead of the curve, always. Network is net worth. Go to local meetups, join Discord servers, and help others for free. When you help someone today, they become your referral tomorrow. You might feel overwhelmed right now. You might feel like you'll never learn it all. But remember, everyone starts at zero. Your only job is to be better than you were yesterday.
Right. We've covered the map and the strategy. Now, let's dive into your most burning questions. Let's get into the Q&A.
A lot of you are asking, Harry, is the market saturated? Is it too late? The answer is a loud no. The market isn't saturated with good developers, it's saturated with people who stop at the basics. Every single day, thousands of new companies start. Every one of them needs a website, an app, or an AI tool. If you have the skills, you have the work.
Don't fear AI. Use it as your private tutor. When you don't understand a line of code, ask ChatGPT to explain it to you like you're 5. That's how you learn faster in 2026. If you're still confused about where to start, JavaScript. It's the only language that lets you build the front end, the back end, and even mobile apps. It's the safest bet for 2026.
Consistency is the boring secret to success. 1 hour of coding every single day will take you further than any weekend warrior session ever could.
Okay, we're almost at the end. Your first step after this video, go to your computer, install VS Code, and write your first Hello World in 2026.
Fundamentals, logic, AI integration, and the business of code. Master these 4, and you won't just be a developer, you'll be a leader in 2026. I believe in you. The road is long, but the destination is worth it. I can't wait to see the incredible things you're going to build this year. This was your 2026 roadmap. If you want my help along the way, check out the links in the description. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next one. Bonus tip #1. Contribute to the tools you use. When you fix a bug in a major library, you're not just coding, you're putting your name in front of world-class engineers. Recruiters in 2026 are looking for impact. Showing that you've contributed to a project used by thousands is better than any interview answer.
Bonus tip #2. Master your IDE. Using AI extensions like Cursor or GitHub Copilot isn't enough. You need to learn how to automate your repetitive tasks. Whether it's custom snippets or AI prompts, your goal in 2026 is to spend 90% of your time thinking and only 10% typing. When you teach someone a concept, you master it. Start a small newsletter or a YouTube channel. Document your 2026 journey and watch your career skyrocket. Keep an eye on the horizon. Technologies like WebGPU and the spatial web are the next frontiers. Being early to these will make you the most sought-after developer in the room. Be a T-shaped developer. Have a broad understanding of the whole web, but pick one niche like AI, UI, or backend performance and become the world-class expert in it. Is the complete high-level 2026 web development roadmap. You now have more information than 99% of your competition. The only thing left is action. I challenge you. Commit to the next 7 days, just 1 hour a day. By the end of this week, you'll have more momentum than 90% of people who watch this.